We are actually doing this for all stakeholders in the poultry industry. We are reaching out to the producers who are the poultry farmers. We are reaching out to input dealers, to feed millers, to egg sellers, and eventually to the consumer. Getting to know the standards of a product cannot be overemphasized. I mean the benefit, because it gives the farmer a real business life. You have the authority over whatever you are producing. Egg has no standards for years now. So take it about 5-6 years ago, the Ghana Poultry Project and the Amplifies. These were two USDA, United States Department of Agriculture, funding projects in the country. And they saw to it that the egg standard is also developed, because they realized that production of eggs in the country was really increasing, because they came to support the farmers to produce the best feed at affordable price and quality. And after that, eggs were being produced in thousands. So then why don't we help the farmers to have a better standard and authority over what they are producing, so that they can also start exporting, and even giving the customers the authority to know that they are buying the best or they are eating the best, and for the sellers also to know that they are collecting the best products from their producers. So this is why we are here, taking them through the standards. The pictorial is out, and we are using the pictorial to train them, so that if you are an egg seller, an egg producer, or what, or consumer, when you are buying the egg, you know which one is good egg, which one is grade 2, which one should not be sold to me, and so on. We will all have the authority over what we are buying and going to consume.
Is there a monitoring mechanism or a follow-up initiative after this training to ensure that the sellers and the farmers are doing what they were taught?
Yes, there will be a follow-up. We are doing a 1-year training across the country. When we finish, then GSA will have the authority. They will be ready, so that when the standards gets to everybody, if somebody has a problem, so far the standard is concerned, he can easily go and report to the authorities where it should be done. So we are really going to do a follow-up. We are really going to bring the people into the system, so that everybody will be free. And then whatever you are buying, you will be confident that even if I have a problem, I know where to go.
We have excellence across the whole of Accra. Why only are we here in Tema? Or is this training enough for all excellence in the country?
Well, those we have trained here are going to be trainer of trainers. That's why we are doing it from area to area. We did one in Kaneshi, where we invited excellence from Medina, Malata, Brome, Achimota, and so on. Now here in Tema and Ashama are together. We didn't want them to come all over to Accra, and that is because of numbers, of course. So here we have about 27-30 excellents who are going to be trainer of trainers. They are going to train their other friends. They will give them copies of the pictorial we've given them, and we know that from there it will just expand and spread.
Thank you. Any further question?
So today we held a sensitization or a promotion on the Ghana standard for edible eggs in shell. So we came here, we spoke to some excellence at the Tema market. We made them aware of what we have in the standard, the requirements of the standard. As an exceller here in Ghana, and even an exceller who would want to export, there's a need to conform to some standards to protect consumers and also to promote trade. So there's a need for them to be aware of the Ghana standard, the requirements of the Ghana standard for edible essential. So they were sensitized on the Ghana standard for the edible essential. This is just about 2 or 3 of a series of training which is going to happen across the country. So this is just, as I said, this is just about two of a series of training which is going to happen across the country. So other markets or other centers or other poultry farmers and the excellence across the country should get ready
from the feedback
these sensitization activities.
From the
feedback I had, I think they really appreciate the content of the standard, and they've been made aware of so many things which they thought it was okay for them to be doing, but after exposing them, after revealing to them the need to desist from some practices to boost their trade, they are very happy with it, and they are ready to actually go or conform to standards that will promote their trade. And actually, which I think they do practice a lot, is the use of liquor eggs. You realize when eggs break, there are 2 forms of it. Either the membrane will still be attached or the membrane also breaks. You realize when the membrane breaks, they easily sell it out to these Indomie sellers. Yes, they can actually sell it, but it should be sold within a very short time, exposing the eggs to the environment, making the eggs exposed to microbial contamination and all those. They were encouraged that when these eggs are broken, actually, they should be preserved, covered and preserved well, so that they are not easily infested with microorganisms. So that was something that they really enjoyed, or let me say they were really enthused about, especially the broken or liquor eggs. Okay, so what I will tell excellence and poultry farmers is that just as we have in other countries, they grade their eggs, the producers are able to benefit from selling of their eggs. We entreat them, we encourage them to find out whatever a policy or whatever activity that is pertaining to their activities, that is the selling of eggs or the production of eggs for the poultry farmers. They should get closer to the Ghana Standards Authority in whatever activity they are doing. The Ghana Standards Authority is not a policing firm. We are there to help local industries. No matter how big or small your industry is, we are there to help you for your product or for your business to thrive in Ghana and even outside of Ghana. Standards Authority. Aside that, we are also aware of Ghana and in Bremuno, or something you test nipa di a eye ansa na aba market nanso ewu bebe sanya edumadi enkoso, but as time goes on ade a ebekoso by force said bi be Ghana dia e was you test ansa na Ghana ni bia edi enti ene dey kakra ye be kan se ye hwema se ye we out if aso be na diba Ghana Standards Authority e wo ho se ebeboa ma trading akoso ejadie no matter say the ujadie na tibia say a very big industry and as say we just it say ya be modern say we be susu dia no so and as say emraso and I find say guidelines we be di so say the ebe ya bibia obeton no we be nya so emphasis na ebetimi so promote amanfo aton nyema Intibacha na kaka ebe kan but on the campus today, so they are Muslims and they are Christians. They are Christians. Are they a guide on Bible?
Here to promote the consumption of eggs, the importance of it, and then the consumption of it in terms of nutrition. Yes, so that's the main purpose. And then to debunk some misconceptions and then bad energy that has been attached to egg consumption. Okay, with facts, scientific-based facts. So I think the energy was great. I was so surprised. I thought they were kind of naive and then affected by the misconceptions over the years, the theories about eggs. I was so amazed that they knew much, to the extent that some told me how much they even consume a day, and then what all the things that they say about eggs isn't true, because some even claim they even started consuming eggs when they were teenagers. And then when you look at their body shapes, their body mass index and all that. It was on point. There wasn't anybody bloating, and nobody also, those who were consuming the eggs never told us that they gave birth, when they wanted to give birth, their children had big heads and they couldn't give birth. And then their children became wayward because they consumed eggs. There wasn't anything like that. It was all positive energy towards egg consumption. So egg we all usually say is a superfood. Okay, yes, because it has all the nutrients it needs to bring out a live chicken, okay, or chick. Yes, so it should tell you how much egg is a superfood. It contains all the nutrients you need. Yes, and then usually the challenge is the consumption, how many you should consume a day. And then there's a recommendation that you should consume at least 1 a day and then at most 2 a day, because there are scientific research that backs all this. There have been researches that have been done all over the countries, all over the world, that people were put onto egg consumption for 6 weeks, 2 a day, and after that they were measured against their cholesterol intake and all that, and there was no association about cholesterol level in the blood. So it's recommended that you can take at least 1 egg a day or 2 at most. But there are, there's always exceptions, okay, where maybe you are sick. You may go to the hospital, the doctor may say that you have diabetes, you have hypertension, you may have other diseases or other conditions that the doctor may tell you not to take eggs for some time, or maybe because of the drug you are taking, you should limit your intake. Please follow the doctor's prescription. Aside that, if you've taken eggs and you have no side effects, no allergies and all that, I will encourage you to take eggs at least 1 a day. Hormones that promotes sexual drive. Okay, I may not want to go into details into the scientific in-depth of it, but what I'll say is that men should be encouraged to consume more eggs, both men and women. Okay, because it has the proteins that supports the functioning of the hormones, the sex hormones, the testosterone, and then the estrogens, both in men and females. It promotes its productivities, it makes it healthy, and then that in the long shell, it promotes sexual libido, so people should go on and then eat it. And found say watching, and found say one more. Me na me and go uchi a unwa. E ba body no. Me na ye at e ko ya at way. At the ba ko. It's uchi o unwa wo the Friday and mo ye the day. Me na be ko bo body. Ten found say na wo pe dia, o ti be the fowl salad. E bi kwa the yam fine, the good stew. E bi ya say no beti ma ye ndia beti be dia. E bua. And I make sure say no person will see you see the just make sure say the beer go see maybe beer apple the person will hear I can ma come yeah china teach you and maybe we are the shepherd do I know I want to do that ultimate shame sana uza why go say when you it's an ekoma swade e ko body no that go see asaka and maswade but you want to say go see ba ku mi na obedi no entimi ma swade a e be ko ha body no and oduma kuma wo why body in such a way say we break one na wo mu no entimi manufacture amount of swade what a body no it's a home eduana we di asade akoho edu body no mu a brego ni CV amount e be nya no ni aka ni na osade baba na wa e body no ati was that balance na ebu ama body ni ade iti mo bi aka choso di gosi a e be ma osade na wa ya akomayare there obi o naturally no ya me born no akomayare wo no so da obi also an body no swade wo no ho de da it's a yes be a udi gosi a na say we dey na e be bua it's yanko yetina akasa kakra me pese ye to me identify key points important and to see the back away it's about emia because you have one emia kama na one when you send emia very important when you so site I say area see na no enye wo de because you have what teaching kola kitu wa moba yempe ni fon ko de emia bi na kola na moba because you have vitamin A when you feed so beta carotene Buama and one idea, Papa. It's not your bow in your mind. You can't say you because you know a Buffalo and you know I fine. Oh, yeah, no, I come. It's only possible in a near Manicosia and Buama talk to come. It's the impossible in Palano. By time end, they didn't this war palm oil, any other foods. Pawpaw, fruits, mango, sour in vitamin A, consume bread. We are about your back brain development and now dream what you are saying. Hospital, we are about encourages them, make sure saying because she has a protein white in our moon, a containing lot of protein there, woman, and one Guama Colano, Nimindia, fine. I'm not sure you know that the brain develop it. So, yes, I now wouldn't tell you because a man, the brain is for me fine, and so it's not. Obi ọdẹ fẹbi sẹbi ọbẹ wo náà kọlá no àti náà di mu ẹyẹ wo ní ìná efiri yẹ funu mu o wọ́n sọ ọba bí ẹ̀yẹ ma ìdí tí a yẹ kásẹ̀ ọba bí ẹ̀yẹ ma from 0 months to 9 months ọbẹ̀ wo ẹ very delicate wọ́n sọ akọ́fẹ́ ìdúró bàtà ẹ̀wọ̀n tó jíjí ewu yẹ fine ebi jíjí àbáǹjì àní ìnáni náà wọ́n gbé náà wòye tó bá yẹ church wọ́n kọ́ ọ̀sán akọ́ hospital àyà church yẹ máa wò lòdì dúró ní ìná àdàpọ̀ àmà àkàlà development àyẹ fine. Tijuana said, Guama, a Timima, Apalano, Adrian, Doria, fine, Sue, and Kusia, and when Danny drove here, I Guama, Palano, your friend Choli, Bonnie friend Choli, a Johnny drove. Aha, it's a map, funny, brain, development, comes out, about family, no, I come. That's our near or who are there, no, I made the partition, and I the papa, but Tomatia say, aha, and a hat, a Guama hat, no, your fire, omega 3 oil. Omega 3 oil I make very good. I won't go see I will tell you, a mat wakuma no, a bomb will buy. Today I bring it now, no wakuma here fine. It is said a mass idea, Mama Kumaya and go. My new researches. Now, name blame because near yet titi, yes, sorry, tea, and ye, nana mechanical. Answer. But say, I bring a and I don't make also no new things, almost not yet, almost yet, she move. And you must say, it's a my new ones, no one who said, because you are very good. It's a heart, no good idea, one more woman, and I will be to say, your friend is saying. I know make tea can Obi a here, Omazo, and I'm friends, and one. It's a cool Obi a, what's a deal to share, and one more Omazo, and they're fun. We call and a palazzo moon, what's a court in their walk because you are moon. It's a palabia, also would build the muzzles. No more pay because she has to be as a magic now. Put a more back because and money pay jam them. I'm not money there, pay 10 gram. Don't be up TikTok and the Bema. Fine, it's a man of one, I don't know. Or buy a TikTok at the market back, and I will walk. Okay, I said TikTok. It's at the market back sell or baba now, Baba. Nina, Emma, it was your man side, Nina, Emma. So I said, Tadi goes your mom. I'm going to put that 10, and mom, and for me. If they could be car one, I said, they are allowing some money, I'm not going to track another day. Because she out there, I have one, and quite a done one, I'll bet, and then my one, fine. It's your mom, in the ending, and a go. And you say a friend way, you don't teach you, Masaba. Yeah, near don't come, there, out I did for see, I'm out don't come here there, it teach you now, okay, Obi near, because I ain't no prayer, because when you know, don't pay no more, it's only young to see more, because I was going to do a woman. Remember, don't pay no my account. I am not there. Yes, I'm about from Musa, about for a year or near there. Don't pay there was a Musia or building the don't pay in the way. To don't pay no more ever had. That training with the IS Monkokra, if you say near maybe what now, Yantias. Now, what can ADCC and just say, you wasn't to share with you and yet, yes, and now I'll be in Eddie and say, in fact, so they can see when to see a dim. Would dear. Ubenya ho den fufuro
and I feel so. I'm trying Senia, you bet me up with Kusiana and say, and I send ya, Eboa, you bet me ni Abobono, every 10 years who said ya bay enough. Until I fast to make a sepa at the Amaya when training ya by him. But the first now ye class now ye make a and I say ye, and I don't much and send ya to me, I am afa. Until then we pray, make up a me, Nasa being so bad, no better cracks now, much and send ya or Bayeno.
Then we catch
the catcher and say, paying for bad any other cassa. I found Cosiano, send a year, a benyan for room, and I send a able to me as she said, not far. But the car, because she only said, and also until and then when this thing I'll show why, as I say, go to me this is the beer, not Ovia and Boss. Oh, ye be done any first time, then I'll boy a pa, and a man fast to dear baby. She said the wa ye be fast why ye be ye kosiani meat. Na the wa ye be ye cracks ye ne basa basa. I will be dear kofa problem man.
Na but the first crack me in say na say so be anything.
And a basa na ye de ba ye anesisuo. Nti once na kwa betumi aboso. Best e be ne no. O mama mati ase say we ye cracks na we so keep ni neat. We be de be kwa chef free ma we di ayare bia enka.